I want to talk to you about LLC business credit cards that report to Experian business. So if you're trying to really build business credit, if you are trying to, let's say, beef up your payday score or your Experian business credit score or even your Experian business credit score, pay attention to this show because I'll be sharing with you the top cards that you need to pay attention to this year. And those cards actually reports to Experian business consistently. So here are the top cards I want you to pay attention to. First of all, you have the Row Business Credit Card, and this card actually reports to Experian Business once a month. So if you are using this business credit card, you are going to really build business credit. You are going to build your business credit report or profile with Experian Business. So Row will report this once a month. They do this around the 20th, between the 20th and the 25th of the month. Okay. And this card is actually great because if your business is trying to accelerate, let's say a month end close with automated accounting tools, you will love the functionality that comes with the Row. Okay. And you also love the rewards rate. I mean, I love it. You have up to 2% cash back on all purchases with the Row Platinum. So if you actually go for this card, just make sure that you are generating enough revenue because this Row card is actually it's not really your normal business credit card. Okay, this is a corporate card. In other words, the you have to really repay every single month the full amount that you charged on the card. Okay, and the card does not actually charge any annual fee. Okay, and also the APR is 0% because once again, this is a charge card. This is a corporate card. Okay, but the cool thing about this card is that, but besides the fact that it reports once a month to Experian Business, you have a customizable corporate card experience. You have seamless control, so that's kind of cool. Like you can set spend limits, merchant restrictions, and approvals. You have a easy reconciliation with automated accounting, and you also have scalable credit limit, which is really great because you are able to work on your credit utilization ratio. You can lower it, which will have a positive effect on your credit, on your business credit score. Another ALC business credit card that reports to Experian Business this year is the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited credit card. Now, Chase doesn't really report this to Experian Business once a month. They do so every 60 days, so every 2 months. Okay, so six times a year, Chase will report your data to Experian Business. Now, this ALC business credit card is kind of cool. This is an unsecured credit card. This is actually your traditional credit card. Okay, and this is actually great if your ALC has an established relationship with Chase. Okay, and what I love about this Chase Inc. Business Unlimited credit card is that if you it will really reward you. It will reward your LLC on all purchases, and the card has no annual fee. This is really good. Sorry about that. So there is no annual fee. That's really good. There's no annual fee. So that's kind of cool. Now the rewards rate is lower than what you have with Roll. Roll is giving you 2%. Chase is giving you 1.5%. So you have 1.5% cash back on all purchases. So, but hey, listen, it's still good anyway. Okay. On top of that, you have a 0% APR for the first 12 months. Then you have 17% to 23%. So the APR is kind of high. You just want to use the card during the intro period, but after that, just pay every month the full amount that you have charged on the card. Okay. So this Chase Inc. Business Unlimited credit card actually is great for your LLC because when you think about it, it's a simple card with rewards on all purchases. There is no APR for the first year. Fantastic. You have a $750 cash bonus, cashback bonus after spending $6,000 in the first 3 months. So if your LLC spends at least $6,000 in the first 6 months, you are getting a 750 bonus cashback, and basically you are able to be automatically considered for a credit line increase every 6 months. So this is kind of cool. Chase is really Chase will monitor your account and see what you've been using the cash, what you've been using the card for, and they will approve you for a credit line increase automatically if you deserve it. You also have purchase protection and some travel benefits embedded with a card. So that's really reassuring too. If you're looking for an ALC business credit card that reports to Experian Business, I want you to consider a Capital One Spark 1.5% cash select. This card actually, this card reports to Experian Business. So Capital One will report your data every 2 months, every 60 days, kind of similar to Chase. So that's kind of cool. And the card itself is great if you are looking for a card without an annual fee and no foreign transaction fees. And so there is a rewards rate of 1.5% cashback on all purchases, 5% for travel booked through Capital One Travel. So this is really cool from a scalability point of view. The card has no annual fee, so you will love that aspect of things. No annual fee. I love any card, any business credit card that has no annual fee. But the APR is kind of high though. You have a 18% all the way to 28%. So just be careful there. If you're going to use this card, just be careful, okay? And this card is also giving you a bonus cashback. So you will receive, your ALC will receive actually $500 bonus cashback after spending $4,500 in the first 3 months. So this is actually a Chase's way of encouraging you to use the card. And this is a Chase's way to tell you, hey, listen, we're still here. So this is really good, and so the card itself has no foreign transaction fees. You have 1% cashback on all purchases. That's really good, and but so your LLC actually will love this card if it does a lot of traveling. So that's one thing that I love a lot because, for instance, you have a 5% for a travel booked through Capital One Travel. So this is really cool. I mean, 5% can be a lot depending on the niche you're in or actually the industry that your LLC actually operates in. Okay. So think about it if you are looking for, and I think I've said this before, but Capital One will report your data every 60 days. Every 2 months, they will contact Experian Business to tell them, to tell them about your account. So that's kind of cool. If you are looking for an LLC business credit card that reports to Experian Business, I want you to really consider American Express Blue Business Plus. Now, this card is really great for LLCs, but also great in terms of reporting your transactional data to Experian Business. And American Express actually does this every 45 to 60 days. So the only beef I have with this business credit card is that American Express is not consistent in their reporting to Experian Business. I mean, they will report your data, but you can't really be sure about the regularity, the frequency of it. So just let me just give you a ballpark: 45 days to 90 days. So every 3 months, every 2 to 3 months, you'll have your transactional data reported to Experian Business. So you can build your Experian Business credit score. You can build also indirectly your Paydesk score. So this card is actually great for your LLC if you are looking for a card with high cashback rewards, because basically you have 2% cashback up to $50,000 per calendar year. Then it becomes 1%. That's pretty good. I mean, 2% on $50,000 and 1% is still great anyway. So the card actually is also fantastic because it has no annual fee. And in terms of APR, you will love the fact that you are looking at 18% all the way to 27%. As a matter of fact, you also have 0% intro for the first 12 months. So if your LLC is looking for, let's say, an intro, a 0% intro credit card, go with this, okay? So this card actually has employee cards like at no additional cost. Okay, so if If your LLC has multiple employees, several employees, and you are trying to really get them business credit card for business use, this card is really great. And there are also no category restrictions for earning points. So if your LLC wants to earn points on a consistent basis, this card is really fantastic. Okay, and so I love the fact that there are also no over limit fees. Fantastic. Another LLC business credit card that reports to Experian Business this year is the Wells Fargo Signify Business Cash Card. And Wells Fargo will report your data on a consistent basis every single month. So I love that. I mean, Wells Fargo is kind of similar to Roll in the sense that they are really consistent. Okay, so your Wells Fargo Signify business your Wells Fargo Signify Business Cash Card actually is going to help you boost your business credit score. Okay, your Experian business credit score. What I love about the Signify Cash Card is that it's actually great for your LLC. If you seek cash rewards and you happen to have an existing relationship with Wells Fargo, okay? So this business credit card, you only get it if your LLC has a business bank account with Wells Fargo, okay? And in terms of cash rewards, you have unlimited 2%. Unlimited 2% cash rewards. So that's really fantastic. And in terms of the APR is also kind of similar to what you have with American Express. Like you're looking at 16 to 17%, all the way to 26 to 27%. And you also have, in this case, you have 0% intro APR for the first 12 months. So this is kind of cool if your LLC is looking for a 0% intro business credit card for the first year or for the first 9 months. This Signify card can be really helpful to you. And you also have a $500 cash rewards bonus when you spend $5,000 in the first 3 months. There's you also have an employee card at no additional cost. So this is kind of similar to the American Express Blue Business Plus card. Okay, if you are looking for a card, if you have if your LLC has multiple employees and you're trying to really get cards for those employees, the Wells Fargo Signify Business Cash Card can be really interesting for you. You also have a complimentary Priority Pass membership, but you have to really you have to pay for a per visit fee. You have to pay a per visit fee. So a per visit fee applies, even though the membership is actually offered nicely. So that's really fantastic. Another card I want to share with you, if you're looking for ALC business credit cards that report to Experian Business, is actually the Chase Inc. Business Preferred Credit Card. And this card actually reports to your Experian Business credit report every 60 days. It's kind of similar to the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited Credit Card, okay? But this card is actually unlike the Business Unlimited Credit Card. This card is great for you. The Chase Inc. Business Preferred Credit Card. This card is great for you if your LLC is looking for high rewards on travel and business purchases. Okay, so this is kind of cool. And what I love about the card is that your LLC will appreciate the fact that it can actually rack up to 3 points per dollar on the first $150,000 for a calendar year. Then the rate becomes 1x. So it's a 3x and now becomes 1x. Okay, but this card does charge you a $95 annual fee. So your LLC have to account for $95 every single year. But hey, listen, it's still worth it anyway. You also have an APR that goes from 20% all the way to 27%. Okay, so that's kind of cool. The ability for you to really see that this card actually creating benefits for your LLC. And so what kind of benefits, for instance? Well, points are worth 25% more when redeemed for travel through Chase Travel. So do everything. Just remember that you want to do everything through the Chase travel platform if you want to really enjoy the benefits, okay? And here, also kind of similar to Wells Fargo, Signify, or American Express, Blue Business Plus, you have employee cards at no additional cost. That's kind of cool. You have no foreign transaction fees. Fantastic. And you also have travel and purchase coverage included. So um, you have the possibility to actually enjoy the card actually in a streamlined manner. And what I love about the Chase Inc. business credit cards in general is that, of course, they are reporting your data to Experian Business every 60 days. But most importantly, they are going to help you streamline your tax reporting a year in. In other words, Chase will send you a series of reports that you can use for tax purposes to actually write off certain expenses. So that's really great from a streamlined point of view. So those are the top six LLC business credit cards that report to Experian Business. Let me give you a few extras here. Now, what makes a great LLC business credit card that reports to Experian Business? Well, it's important to understand that you want to pay attention to fees because this business credit card is simply because the business credit card is reporting to Experian Business doesn't mean you have to really forget about the fees. Because if they're reporting to Experian Business, allowing you to beef up your business credit score, but if they're charging you like $95, $200, or $300 in fees, that can be a lot. Okay, so that's an important element. Now, you also want to consider other fees. So if you are planning to travel overseas often, you may benefit from a card without foreign transaction fees, or if you want cash advances, look into the related fees for taking out money, okay, for your LLC. Also, pay attention to rewards. So, business credit cards offer rewards such as points, hotel stays, or miles that can be redeemed for cash or expenses. So, understanding how to earn rewards is actually key to maximizing your rewards. For instance, travel business credit cards offer a higher rewards, but you must look through the business credit card company's website to earn more points. And some LLC business credit cards have specific categories with which you can earn more points. Okay, so to maximize points, you want to choose an LLC business credit card that aligns with your business spending habits, not just because they report your data to Experian Business or Dun& Bradstreet or even Equifax Business. No, you want to make sure they are really giving you some decent rewards too. Look at the credit score. Look at the APR range. The APR range, okay? And you also want to look at the required documents. Some business credit cards, especially those you get from banks and credit unions, will ask you for the traditional package, okay? Legal business name, business address and phone number, type of business and industry, your EIN, annual business revenue, years in business, number of employees, and maybe even more stuff. But business credit cards such as Roll or even Ramp or others in general, they don't ask that much. They don't ask as much information as others. So just be aware of that. So in Coda, in today's conversation, we spoke about the LLC business credit cards that report to Experian Business. I'll give you the top cards, the extras, and now the Coda. Top cards include Row, Chase Inc. Business Unlimited, Capital One Spark 1.5%, American Express Blue Business Plus, Wells Fargo Signify Business Cash Card, and Chase Inc. Business Preferred Credit Card. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.